Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Crypto Locke, and I'm very excited to show you this project because it's gonna be one of the best projects I ever made video for. I know we heard many scam projects lately, and we all want the same thing. We all want the crypto ecosystem to be more safer than ever and evade of the rug pull case. So that's what actually Bubblemaps do. Bubblemaps developed a system we can track down some suspicious coin and strategies moved by holders. With the panel they developed, we will be able to track down every single moves and whichever the wallets are connected with each other, and you can also be able to analyze suspicious transaction between the wallets. And also you will be able to see the top holders and you can analyze if it's a potential rug pull project. Maybe it kind of sounds like a little bit complicated, but even in their Twitter page, they're explaining everything very clearly and basically. And I will also show you how you can operate it in this video. So let's get started by scrolling down on their website and get more information about the Bubblemaps a little. Bubblemaps is the first supply auditing tool for DeFi tokens, and NFTs are unique and colorful bubbles make on-chain data easy to understand. So it's the main point, it's on-chain analyzing on tokens. Investigate wallets, reveal connections, and see through the noise of the blockchain data. In the panel you will see some bubbles connected with each other, something like this. And also if you open the magic notes section, you will see the hidden wallets as well. It's going to make it more complicated, but you can make your investigation more detailed, so you will make sure if it's rug pull or not. You can also see their partners here and some testimonials about posted by some other ecosystem here, for example VM chain, Avalanche. This is actually very famous projects which you can find in every single social media. And on their Twitter page, I highly recommend you to follow their Twitter page, and I will show you now because they're sharing very important news and announcements and also some posts which is explaining how you can operate the system. Now let's check their Twitter page and let's see if I'm yapping about it, but it's not, because I can show you the best example which is explaining it. As you can see, there must be a post about the Pinkfong. Yes, it's right here. As you can see, they have just posted this tweet on 24th September 2025. We found insider activity on Pinkfong promoted by the Story Protocol. As you can see, one entity sniper with multiple wallets and holds over $10 million here. This is not a normal activity, guys. Just the one wallet is funding to one another, and they are doing the circulation for 3 times. Then they are distributing the whole money with the multiple wallets here. And you can see the top traders who is holding the most of the coins here. Every single top trader has connected with only one entity here. And this must be someone from development team. I don't know. Then the Story Protocol just onboarded the Pinkfong, the Web2 giant behind the YouTube Mosphere to do Baby Shark. And they turned the Pink mascot into meme coin. Then the news broke on X. Pinkfong is very famous and hit over $500 million in market cap. And also Story Protocol official account is pushing it and influencers are promoting it. And however, after 7 months before launch, one entity funded multiple wallets with IP token with the same amount actually. This is also very weird too. Snipe put Pinkfong in the first minute of launch. Looking at the biggest snipers from these identified wallets, we found a 7 million token sniper. 7% of supply worth $35 million at launch, and with many more linked snipers still uncounted, and the real percent even higher than this. Coincidentally, a team behind an old baby shark token is now disputing whether the Pinkfong endorsement on this token is legitimate. The situation remains unclear. And they have not found any evidence linking the sniper activity to the core team or anyone until they post the one another tweets. As you can see, yes, you can be serious. The Pinkfong dropped 99%. This is what actually we called rug pull, guys. Story Protocol deleted their posts. Nobody addressed the insider activity, and iPrevault admitted it never had the IP rights. Many people lost his money, and they have collected many stealing money and gone. As you can see, they have completed the rug pull case, unfortunately, but Bubblemaps already found out this abnormal activity and posted in their Twitter page already. Maybe you might also be one of them who might thinking the holding the Pinkfong token And just like the many other rug pull tokens, like the Canvas token, Hawk meme coin, for example, they also have some details about that, about those coins as well. And also you can see an announcement about Intel Desk here. Crypto had no memory, no accountability, and until now powered by BMT. Now we're gonna share more detailed information about the BMT. Let's get in. Okay. Now let's move on to the dashboard section, which you can make your investigation about the coin on your mind. You just gotta do and copying the smart contract address and input here. Then you can just reach the analyzing details here, guys. And I will also guide you about how you can understand if the project is a potential rug pull or not. So let's get in. And also before that, I want to make a simple warning, guys. This video is not containing financial advice. Please do your own research before you're thinking about investing in any kind of project. I'm not taking responsibility from this, and all I do just review and share my personal thoughts. And please be careful, guys, because thanks to some platforms like InfoFi, it's so easy to launch a token. So there are a lot of scam projects on the market now. I just want to provide you an avoidance chance from the scam project. So let's get started. Let me show you about how to create the Bubblemaps. The first coin you're thinking about to analyze on this platform, you need to enter the smart contract address here. And I have the best example to show you. It is Kanye West token. So Bubblemaps helping users identify potential rug pull scams where developers or insider drain liquidity and abandon a project. Rug pulls often involve concentrated token holdings, hidden wallet connections, or coordinated self-ops. And this platform visualizes the token distribution and wallet relationships and making it easier to spot these red flags project, guys. It might look to you a little complicated in the first stage, but it's going to be more understandable when you watch this video. First, let me talk about the key indicators about how to understand if the project is a rug pull, guys. The first thing is a concentrated holdings. If a project like this and over the 15% of the token supply is held by a few wallets, large wallets, which is the big bubbles you've seen here, there's definitely high risk on insider dumps. For example, in this project, almost the top 5 large wallets takes almost 90% of the total supply. Just think about developers. You are investing in the tokens and developers sold all their money after the pre-sale, which means that 90% of total supply, it's probably going to destroy the whole token and your monies just will be disappear. Actually, I just define how actually they do the rug pulls. This is unethical and not worth it. For example, the big bubbles you've seen here, the 4 wallets, and taking the almost the 20% of the total supply, which is $7 million USDT value, and only made 44 transactions. And you can also see all the transactions here as well. And other stored in hidden, in one another indicator is hidden connection, guys. The magic notes feature in here reveals the indirect wallet connections, exposing the fake decentralization. When you activate it, you will see a more complicated interface in the first time. Now it's showing us all hidden wallets and hidden connections. And also, if you see multiple large bubbles linked by the line, suggest coordinate the wallets controlled by the same entity, common rug pull tactics. If the only one big entity spying the whole money and distribute to the different multiple wallets, it's just the basic rug pull tactics. And if you see the multiple connections between them like this, it's controlled by all of them from only one entity. So these suspicious insider activities and some development moves shows us a signal of a potential rug pulls. And also, if you click the show exchange section here, you can also see what exchange they used for these transactions. All they do is just making some basic transactions between the multiple wallets that belong to the one entity and provide a circulation. The best way to fool people, and Bubblemaps wants, and we all want all this to be ends, and Bubblemaps is the best supporter for us. For example, this guy has 0.05% of the total supply, which is the value of 200,000 USD dollars. Probably stolen their money from this rug pulls, unfortunately. So what about the graphs? Maybe you're saying how you can support the words you said. There's a price yet, right? It's right here. When you open it, you will see how much the coin dropped, guys. And one another best example about this could be a half-top token. The 96% insider control before the crashing at 90%. And in this article, you can see more detailed information about how did they do this. You can see the crashing out graphics is also here. So developer moves and insider activities are very important and giving us a certain signals about the potential rug pulls. So we guys need to be careful. So let's talk about using Intel desks for rug pull detection, guys. The Intel desks launched in September 23, 2025, just a few days ago. It's very new. Enhanced rug pull detection by Crowdsourcing investigations. And how it works, and the users summon a suspicious project as cases on Intel Bubblemaps IO, just like a forum. The community votes using a BMT tokens to prioritize the cases, and contributors analyze on-chain data, Bubblemaps wallet connections, and share findings and earnings, and BMT rewards via airdrop or binded. This is how actually the system works. And also, by looking at the closed and open cases, you can detect the rug pulls project. For example, the people decided the Cristiano Ronaldo meme coin is not real. I think they decided the coin is a scam project. And also, the Panel launch bundle. The Panel coins is a rug pull project, guys. And Panel launched with the 79% spreading supply into 70 wallets, but all tied back to one cluster holding over 80%. Liquidity is 100% unlocked, raising fears of a pull. You can also become a mapper by looking at all these things, and you can get better about the analyzing data by looking at the magic notes on Bubblemaps. You can see the people thoughts and how people decide this project is a rug pull. You can see the multiple wallet connections and dispatching the whole coins from the one entity. And by open cases, you can also check the people's impact level here, and you can check their thoughts. You can also be one of them. You can also post some to it. I also explained how you can operate it with the BMT token. About the BMT token, in here, once you connect it to your wallet, here you will see how much BMT token locked so far. And if you lock the token, you can also see your amount here as well. And if you need more information and explanation, guys, we don't have much time for this, but you can see a very detailed white paper about explaining how does it work in here. In the introduction part, in the white paper, it's explaining the system, and it's also explaining the peoples who makes investigation and become a mapper and becoming BMT token holder, because all the system powered by the BMT token. Just the 3 words is actually enough to explain this: vote, rank, and earn. Use your BMT to vote for the cases you care about. You're not spending your tokens, just allocating them. Your vote determines the case multiplier, which boosts the impact of the contributors working on the case. Contributors earn points when their tweets are featured. At the end of each season, the top mappers are rewarded based on their total points, which means that if you're good about it, your rewards also will be higher. And the more a case is supported by BMT votes, the more attention it gets on the platform and across the ecosystem. I think for voting, the BMT token is required, because, but just not spending, it's just an allocating. And also deposit and withdrawal section is also here. Now the section, it's actually a guide about how you can process the transaction. About a submitted case and what on case, you can also see a simple guide about how you can do it here. It's actually kind of very useful forum for the people. Everybody can open some cases and reading some logs under those cases and detect the projects are a scam or not. It's very great to see the people are supporting each other and try to make people avoid of the scam project, because none of us wants to get scammed one more time, and we need to help each other. And I'm very thankful for the Bubblemaps to provide this chance for us. And also you can lock and unlock your BMT tokens here. In the locking section, you can also reach that section here. BMT can be withdrawn anytime after being deposited. However, to discourage abuses, we have introduced a fee for users who withdraw too quickly. The withdrawal fees starts high at the 20% on the first day to deter such activities, but decreases rapidly over time. It drops to less than 1% after 10 days. About the leaderboards, you still can see yourself in here if you develop your impact score with sharing some useful thoughts, because this system is so new and there are still so many people who hasn't discovered this platform yet. So when it comes to the final thoughts, the on-chain trading is the fastest growing part of the crypto, and Bubblemaps is already the most visible transparency tool, integrated anywhere and trusted by the foundations and listed on Binance and GitHub. It's early, it's low cap, and with the Intel desk on the horizon, BMT could be the blue chip InfoFi token of this cycle. So I'm very appreciate you guys watching for my videos, and I'm also very happy to make this video for you. Please stay tuned for the next upcoming videos, guys, and I will try to share you the better projects in the future. And I also have good plans, good news for you guys. Please drop the comments and press the like button if you like it. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.